we've recognised that banks are undercapitalised for the tasks that they've got to carry out. And if we do not strengthen the banking system in our country so that it can deal with the problems that it faces, then instead of liquidity being the answer, we will not get to the root of the problem until we have stronger banks, and stronger banks that are also now ready to do the medium-term lending that is necessary. We've come to recognise that the action that has got to be taken is more than simply the supply of liquidity and more than simply dealing with bad assets. What is the purpose of the banking system? The purpose of the banking and financial system is to provide the funds that are necessary, commercially of course, to businesses, to homeowners, to ordinary families, to show that people can feel secure about the deposits they have, the savings they've got, and the financial transactions they carry out. It's an essential element of an economy, and those people who are attacking banks as if you can make an attack on the banking system are wrong. Where there is irresponsible action, we've got to deal with it, but we need a strong and strengthened banking system for the future. Look, what's happened over the last year is that standards of living have been hit because of rising petrol prices, rising gas and electricity prices, and rising food prices. These have been the major problems that have caused both the rise in inflation and people's standards of living being hit. Now, at this moment in time, oil prices are actually coming down, and so too are, fortunately, the cost of food around the world. There is a long-term problem about the shortage of oil in relation to demand and food in relation to demand, but for the time being, they're coming down. We've got to sort out the long-term problem. That's a diversification in energy, better food production. But in the short term, inflation after a few months will be coming down as a result of the changes in the oil and food prices. Now, the issue now, however, for people is the credit crunch and the access to money, the cost of money, the availability of mortgages. And that's what we're trying to deal with this programme. So if I'm saying that the global changes have brought up two problems, not one, the problem of commodities being too expensive and the problem of the credit crunch, we've got to deal with both of these problems. But as it happens, the inflation we've seen in the last year is actually going to come down quite soon. And that means that people can look forward to lower oil prices if we manage to stabilise that situation, and I think we will.
Fantastic.
But this is a problem affecting other countries in Europe, and for a while Europe thought it was immune from this, but you're finding that Landesbanks and all these people have some of these very bad assets. What we've got to avoid now is protectionism. What we're going to avoid is one country